Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about Mr. Scout. It's a pretty fast class if I don't say so myself. Alright, so
Alright,
I'll
like,
explain the scatter gun.
got this.
Alright, so I'm using the rogue scatter gun. It's a bot killer because I like bot killers. Now, what we can do with the scatter gun is there's different kinds of scatter guns. There is a soda popper, yeah. Popper. The soda popper.
May I explain something really quick?
Yes, you may.
The first thing you want to know about a scout is that the main attribute of the scout is his extreme mobility. He's powerful in close, powerful in pretty much mostly medium to close range. But he's not really a combat class. I mean, he can be, but his main focus is mobility. He can run like twice as fast as most classes. He has an extremely powerful double jump, which can be used. You can change direction in midair, which allows you to bypass a lot of obstacles, dodge rockets, and all that stuff. If you play the scout correctly, he's hard, almost impossible at it.
Alright, so as I was talking about the scatter guns, there's a soda popper, force of nature, and the backscatter.
Backscatter, babyface's blaster, force of nature.
That's awesome. Alright, so I just stick with the regular scatter gun because I like it. And the main thing you want to stay with the scout is keep on moving. That's all. That's a thing because use your fastest for your advantage. And I'll show you why you want to use your fast feet for a reason. So let's just say there's a sniper over there. You want to just do this, all right? Just juke him. And so if you hear people,
Shoot.
I avenged you. And it's really helpful if you're like you can just run around circles and like on the enemy heavy, and they can't hit you because they're too fast, and you can just kill them. They're like, hey, you're fat. Alright. So we're gonna be talking about the bat.
The bat swings extremely quickly, but it doesn't deal too much damage. If you can continue to hit them, you'll gradually knock their health down, and after a few swings, they'll be dead. Like I said before, the main purpose of the scout is its extreme mobility. It's like that with all its weapons. The majority of its weapons shoot very, very quickly. For example, the soda popper, the fastest firing gun in the game for the scout at least, it shoots literally just like bang bang, and then it reloads in probably a split second. If you can get right up next to the class and fire both loads into their head, they're dead 9 times out of 10.
And the Sandman is a really good bat. I like it. I of course have a strange one.
The Sandman allows you to throw a baseball at the enemy. If it hits them, they're bonked, stunned, dazed, confused, immobilized, whatever you want to say, for a few cheap seconds. And in those seconds, you can run out without your bat and own them.
Yeah. And there's a atomic. What is it? The atomic. It's a bat.
Atomic punch.
No.
Oh,
we should talk about the drinks.
The atomizer.
Yeah, the automatic.
Yeah, the atomizer frequency. But the drinks are used in. There are 2 drinks, Coca-Cola and Blanc Atomic Punch. They are used in the secondary item slot where your pistol would regularly go. And Blanc Atomic Punch, when you drink it, it hypes you kind of like. It doesn't like literally hype you.
The atomic punch.
The Blanc Atomic Punch makes you immune to damage for kind of like a mini Uber charge for about 10 seconds.
I thought it was a Blanc punch. I thought it was a Blanc punch.
Blanc Atomic Punch.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And it while you are invincible, you switch into third person mode, which a lot of people don't like. It confuses them. But the big downside to that is that you can't fire your weapons or do anything. Or do anything while you're locked on the clock. So a lot of scouts will use that to get behind enemy defenses, and then when the enemy is noticing, like, oh man, I can't hurt him, I just let them do whatever. Then you come up behind them and kill them.
Yep. And guys, I just gave you an example of what Sandman does. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. May I talk about the critical?
What's that?
Critical is pretty simple.
Oh
You
yeah.
drink it and you get full crits for about 10 seconds. Very, very helpful. You can go on a nice going through that way.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I kind of, if you guys watch this video, you'll see that I kind of bonked someone with the salmon. I think I killed them. Pretty sure. I forget.
I prefer the regular bat.
I like this. Oh man, he has crits. What's wrong, Heavy? Do you have?
Okay.
Heavy's out of ammo. Hey, buddy, what's wrong?
Oh shoot. It's
Alright, so this is funny, guys. So
like,
if you guys like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Darn it. Alright.
oh, one thing you want to know, the soda popper is a very, very good stat gun. It deals a lot of damage, it shoots quickly, and the main ability, as you run with it, like with it in your hand, you pick up hype, and then when your hype is maxed, you can right click and your gun glows purple. Kind of like crits, but it doesn't give you crits, at least I don't think so. And you have 8 double jumps, 8 jumps before you're forced to land. You can practically fly all the way across the map and out the other side.
So yeah, guys, that was a scout. Make sure you hit the like button and off to another class. Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about soldier, the armiest man you'll ever meet, the manliest man you ever meet. All right, so I'll explain the first one. All right, so
Regular rocket launcher.
yes, I'm using a regular rocket launcher. Of course, I'm using a binocular because you know I like binoculars. There's airstrike, which he has.
Alright, so let's first explain the soldier. The soldier is definitely a tank, but a fairly mobile tank, unlike the heavy, who we'll get to later, and who just ran out the door. Pretty cool. Big Russian dude. The rocket launcher, here Sam, come that wall at that corner.
What's that?
Under that corner that I'm looking at. Here, look out, no, look out, I'm going to show them the glass. So the thing with the rocket launcher is it fires a projectile not affected by gravity. As you can see, it will fly in a perfectly straight line infinitely until it hits something or explodes, which it won't do unless it hits something. And it's one of the highest damaging weapons in the game, but it's also fairly slow. It's fast. Pretty decent. Not bad. You can rocket jump with it, which is a difficult skill to master.
I'll show them.
Here, let's go through it. What you want to do is you run out, shift, and jump at the exact same time, as Sam just demonstrated.
You gotta jump, you gotta crouch and jump at the same time. Don't press W, because that'll just make you slower, trust me. I just learned that. Alright, so I'll show you me killing a spy. See, I got kind of aim with the rocket launcher, as you just saw. Alright, let's go back in our area, then we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, I just got shot.
Oh, you did? Alright.
Alright, so Sam, the weapon I'm using is the airstrike, which is made for rocket jumping. As you kill, it only starts with
Let's show them.
It only starts with 3 in the clip, which isn't that great. But as you kill people, every time you shoot something, you kill someone with a rocket launcher, it adds another one to the clip with a max of 8. When you rocket jump, when you rocket jump here, you can shoot your rockets much faster than regularly down onto the ground below you, or basically anywhere. It just increases the rate of fire, and eventually, when you have 8 in your clip, you can only imagine how
devastating that is. Alright, so there's the direct hit, which I used to use, the airstrike, beggar's bazooka, the regular rocket launcher, and is there any more? I forget.
Gosh, I just died.
Yeah, you did. Alright, so
yeah, I got sniped out and my parachute got shot.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing the secondary. You can have a shotgun, like always, or you can have a buff banner, or the contour, or I forget what it's called. I have a strange one, but I'll show you guys that in a second. So I got built Rage. Give me a second. Almost there. I'm gonna die. Alright, so what you do is you hit left click to deploy it. And what you basically do is you have a certain time period, you can have mini crits for days. So yeah, that's the buff banner. I'll show you the conch thing. Guess it's called. Alright. So
Hang
the
on.
conch.
Hang on, I'm gonna help this guy really quick.
Alright, go ahead.
I don't know why your 240 is lagging. Are you in Team Fortress?
Sorry guys. Alright, as I was saying,
You have your.
give me a second guys, we'll be back. Alright guys, sorry about that. He had to help someone. We'll try. Alright, so we're going to talk about the secondary. I know we talked about it before, but we kind of got interrupted. So I showed you the buff banner. I'm going to show you the conch thing. I forgot what it's called. What's it called? Dumb spy. Ugh. Alright, sorry guys, I got killed by a dumb spy. To build up rage, if you guys are wondering how to do that, you gotta, I think hit people or kill people. I forget.
The Conqueror? Are we talking about the Conqueror?
Alright, wait, the conch.
What Conqueror does is, as you deal damage, you build up rage, and eventually, once your rage is built up, you can activate it to provide a speed buff for all those in the area.
Plus you regen health with it, so that's very nice. Alright, Tag, you have anything to say about the soldier, like the weapons he uses or whatever?
Well, if you have the market garden, it's pretty shovel. When you rocket jump, you can land. When you land by as you're falling, if you hit someone before you hit the ground, it's a crit, and it very frequently kills them. Watch out, there's a sniper over there.
Alright. Alright guys, so we're going to go on to another class. If you have any questions, remember to post it in the comments and I'll try to help you my best. I'll be right back. Hello guys, we're going to be talking about the pyro today. The pyro, alright. Tag will explain a little bit and I will. Go ahead, Tag.
Alright, so the pyro is one of the, if not the most if it's not the deadliest class in the, okay, I completely messed that up. The pyro is quite possibly the most dangerous class in melee range because of the flamethrower. The flamethrower deals massive damage if you hold it over them. And even after, all you have to do is flame them once and they'll continue to burn for extended periods of time. Meaning if you can keep it on them like as they're running away, just keep it on them like this. They'll quickly die. It'll eliminate a full health heavy in probably about 4 or 5 seconds at the most if you keep missing. And even if he does get away, he's going to probably die if you hurt him enough just in the afterburn. Afterburn lasts a lot longer than bleeding. Generally, all that good stuff.
Alright.
Let's see. The flamethrower can also air blast, like so, by right clicking. The air blast knocks away enemy projectiles back to where they came from, like rockets.
And let's give them an example of knocking people back.
Alright, wait till a soldier comes across the bridge.
Alright, so here's a spy. Alright.
Can't knock bullets back.
Here's a soldier. See, it blasts in the back and it just sends them flying up in the air.
I got him.
Alright, so we're gonna. Okay, so that's the air blast. You can now. If someone's shooting a, I think arrow at you, you can deflect that by air blasting it really fast.
Arrows and rockets and grenades.
And we're gonna talk about
don't try doing it to bullets. I did that when I was a newbie, and it didn't do anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna be talking about the flare gun. The flare guns are alright. I like the what is it called?
Flare guns are equipped into your secondary.
Scorch shot.
When you first start in the game, you won't have one, but in a few achievements, you can get one pretty easily.
Yeah. And the good thing about this is you can do a combo. Let's see if I can find a noob, a bot per se, to do it. Here's Tag. This just got killed by a medic. You air blast them like so, and I died by it too. Gosh.
Where is he?
He's in mid. Alright, so I'm gonna show you a good combo. You go like that, then air blast. Pretty self-explanatory what's gonna happen. The good thing about this thing is like if you shoot it, it knocks off of somebody, then it explodes to do more damage. All right, and yeah, that's the flare guns. It sets people on fire usually. Now we're gonna talk about the axes. Tag.
Alright, the basic axe is a decent axe, and while a lot of people say the stock axes or the stock weapons are generally the best, for example, the stock sniper rifle is almost uncontestedly the best sniper rifle you can have.
Sniper
Uh,
rifle.
yeah, you didn't know that?
We're sorry. Go ahead. I wasn't really paying
Yeah,
attention.
it's okay, I kind of got off track. The axe is the melee weapon for the pyro. A common one is the axe extinguisher. Whenever you deal mini crits to people, or it might possibly be crits, I'm not sure. But if they're on fire and you hit them with the axe extinguisher, it's a crit. A popular use is the degreaser, which allows you to switch your weapons almost instantly, along with the axe extinguisher. So you light them on fire, and then you light them on fire. Oh gosh, I'm being killed. You light them on fire, and then whack them with the extinguisher. It's almost an instant kill on most classes. Yeah, that's the axe. So
All
it's
right.
not the main weapon of the pyro. That would be flamethrower. It's a decent weapon though.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
So sorry, I got mistaken by the flare gun. It's actually a shotgun. I just forgot. It's a shotgun. So yeah, guys. So those are some helpful, I guess you can say, helpful hints for the pyro. If you guys think that's useful, then just remember to hit that like button. All right, next class. Hello, buddy. Today we will be talking about the Scottish guy named Demoman. I guess you can call it. So, the weapons he starts out with is a grenade launcher and a sticky bomb launcher. If you guys wonder what I have is
and a bottle for his melee weapon.
yes, and he has this, which you can apparently drink with it, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I have a binocular sticky grenade launcher, which is pretty cool. Just regular, I have a strange grenade launcher. Now what this does is you shoot it, has sets out these little bombs, and if it damages people, ow, that hurt. And yeah, it's really good if you're playing payload to get people off of the cart. Now this is the sticky bomb launcher. What we can do is this, and like before the game starts, which is called a sticky trap. Which what this does is if people go through here, they die. You can set it off.
Well, yeah, they don't just automatically die when you walk through there.
Oh
When
yeah,
you right click them, each of your sticky bombs explode. Like you can't control which ones explode unless you're using the Scottish resistance. Then you can explode individuals easily. But what if each sticky bomb deals pretty massive damage, probably about 50.
no, damage is more than me. Let me see. I'd say about 70.
For you,
70.
okay. Imagine what a sticky bomb trap of like 8 could do. You can only have 8 out at once, so don't get disappointed when you only get that many. You won't know. You're gonna die.
Yep. Alright, so Tag, you want to explain a little bit about Mr. Demo Knight?
Oh, one more thing. With the sticky bomb, you can lay out a sticky bomb, and I
Jump.
don't recommend one because 2 could possibly kill you. If one of them turns out to be crit, and what you want to do is crouch on it, and as you blow it up, you want to jump also, and that will send you flying into the air, similar to a rocket jump for the soldier.
Yes, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
Alright, now there's a subclass for the Demo Man called the Demo Knight. Where are you, Sam?
I'm currently showing people how to play the Demo Knight.
Demo Knight?
I died. Alright, yeah, I'm coming back. Alright, go ahead.
Where are you?
I'm in like the one resupply room.
Alright.
Well, let's showcase that right here, just because it's cool.
Alright.
Stay under the sign. There we go. Alright, go ahead.
This is the Demo Knight. To be a Demo Knight, you need a shield, a sword, such as this Festive Islander, a and that's where I also use the grenade launcher, but some people use the base jumper, which is the parachute for the soldier. The shield grants you the ability to right click and charge, like so. Don't expect it. That pushes you forwards and gives your end attack at the end of the charge a full crit and can frequently kill people if you also shield dash. The shield dash, as you charge them, you want to get up to them and swing to the side so your shield hits them, and that knocks them back and deals massive damage to them. And if you can follow that up with a crit hit, it's an instant kill on every class.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to tell you
The
guys
demo
is...
man, does not have full maneuverability of his charge unless he has the Tide Turner, which is the new weapon released in the 11 year update, and it gives you full control. Most of them you'd be forced to just charge forwards in a fairly straight line with a little alteration, but for the most part, you're forced to. You have almost no maneuverability while charging.
Alright, so this Demo Knight would be useful in payload if you want to like set a sticky trap with it. Yeah, I'm alright with it. But it's good if you want to play. It's really good in man versus machine. Like I play Demo Knight demo usually.
Don't demonstrate man versus machine. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, Demo Knight's a terrible idea in man versus machine. Alright guys, so we're gonna talk about the other class, and yeah, we'll be right back. Alright guys, today we're gonna be talking about the Heavy. Heavy's alright. It's a tank. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so okay, Tag, you explain it, and I'll finish up.
Alright, so with the Heavy is literally the definition of tank. Slow, very, very slow. Some would say, go so far as to say he can barely move at all. A gun that shoots machine gun bullets. You seeing this? This is death right here. Don't get upset when you can't shoot a ring of flames like I just did. It's only this particular gun with you a long heater. The Heavy has 300 health, which is twice as much. Oh, spy, or sniper, the scout. How did we let him go through?
I don't know.
Sniper.
Alright, anyways, the Heavy has a primary, which can be a sandwich.
The minigun. The primary is the minigun.
Yes, it's a minigun.
This bad boy.
Yes, which is this.
What you want to do is, like, say you're going around a corner and you think there might be an enemy, you right click and that puts down your gun and prepares you for use, and then you can shoot as you turn around. This gun, if you a long heater, when you right click, puts a ring of fire around you, but that eats up your ammo supply very quickly. When you right click to put down your gun, hang on. Gosh.
Alright, so I'll be talking about the secondary weapon. You can have a shotgun, which is like the normal thing to you new players. You can have a sandwich, which if you're low on health, you left click. It takes a little bit to heal. You'll eat it and it heals you. Or you can have the buffalo steak, which if you're heavy boxing, it's an excellent idea.
The steak, when you eat it, it gives you full crits for a few seconds and protects you from damage.
Yeah.
The Heavy is a tank. The only thing you really have to watch out for is
Spies.
Snipers and spies. Supports will get you. The spies find your huge, massive back waddling slowly along, using targets to stick their little knife.
Alright, and what? Okay, then the Heavy has this other option between, it's his fists. You can have boxing gloves, it's just like regular fists, which is just like your hands, you punch people. And what a good combo to me is if there's like a spike behind you, kill him with boxing gloves, like the ones, it's called, this is what it's called, I'll show you. This, You hit him, and you get crits for like 5 seconds. Pull your minigun and just shoot, and it gives you crits. It's pretty sick. And I got it down camera because I just did that like a little bit ago. So yeah, the heavy is a good class. What you can do with them is in payload, stand near the cart, and yeah, watch out for snipers as you just saw. Stand near the cart and just shoot because the cart gives you unlimited ammo. So yeah, that's the heavy. And Tag, do you have anything else to say about the heavy?
No, it's a great class for pushing though.
It's one of my good classes, I guess you could say, for man versus machine. Alright guys, so we'll be back with the next class. Hello buddy, Sando here, welcome back to another video. Today, me and my friend Tag are going to show you how to be an alright engineer. First of all, is you want to get everything set up before anything else. Is that right, Tag?
Yeah. First to explain the basics, and the engineer is the Texan class, wearing overalls and a hard hat. His job on the team is to build dispensers to support his own team, and sentry guns to block choke points and eliminate the enemy team. A sentry gun is extremely powerful. It's pretty much a placeable heavy.
Alright.
It's a major point that the enemy has to think through, like they're coming around the corner, oh crap, there's a sentry gun, that changes their entire battle plan. It's that effective. You can also build teleporters to move your team to the front line quicker, or if you're cunning and able to build them quickly and effectively, straight into the enemy base. An engineer is a main class. You need an engineer in Man vs. Machine and Call of Duty, and is definitely a class that you should have in Capture the Flag because it's the main defense of it.
Alright.
So now that I'm done with my spiel.
My turn.
Spiel.
Alright, so the good weapons are alright weapons to use. The wrench is all of your opinion, but I like to use a southern... what is this wrench called?
Southern Hospitality.
Yep, I'm using that. It makes enemies bleed. If you hit a spy, they'll just drench, their blood would just, yeah. Alright, enough of that. I'm using the strange pistol. You can use anything you want. I prefer the pistol. And the shotgun, I use a Recruit Ranger, I'm pretty sure it's called.
Rescue Ranger?
Yeah. Thank you. It's an alright gun. I like it because, let's just say you're really far away from your sentry. I'll give you an example right here. You're like, oh no, it's destroying my sentry. Nope. It's mine now. And the other thing I like about it is, just to say your sentry's hurt, you can shoot this. That will heal it. No mail required. It's a free heal for your poor little sentry buddy, I guess you could say.
For all of you people who are just starting to play Team Fortress, you might be wondering how to upgrade your buildings. What you do is hit it repeatedly with your wrench, and that will fill the upgrade bar. You can keep track of your building's stats in the top left corner. In the bottom right corner, you can keep track of your metal, and whenever you hit something, it uses up, whenever you hit one of your buildings, it uses up 25% metal, puts it into the upgrade bar, and once you're out of metal, you can regain metal from resupply cabinets, dropped weapons, metal deposits, and dispensers.
Wow, good job. Wow, you're explaining this better than I would.
And when your sentry gun, when it's level 3, it gains a rocket launcher on top. The rocket launcher has its own ammo supply along with its bullet supply. Once you notice your gun is running out of ammo, or after you shoot someone and you just want to keep the max because you're like OCD like that and you need everything completely full all the time, you just gotta hit your sentry gun once or twice, depending on how much you let it fire, and that will refill it.
Wow, good job.
If it makes a hollow clanking sound, like a chunk chunk, that means you're actually doing something, repairing it, or putting the ammo back into it. But if it's just clinking, like a high-pitched clinking sound, it means you're not doing anything and it's as good as you're gonna get.
Alright. Good job.
Thank you.
Alright. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to carry stuff. So, let's just say if you want to move your sentry, you right-click. You'll see this. To right-click it to change any direction, or whatever. To move it, you just move around regularly. To place it down, you hit left-click. To make it set faster, you hit it with a wrench. And if you want to build your stuff faster, I would suggest the Jag.
The
but
Jag builds it quickly, but it deals less damage. That's good if you want to build your stuff very quickly, like fill up choke points that have opened, or to quickly get something up. Something you want to know is if you build something and you pick it up and carry it, your move speed is quite drastically reduced. You can easily be chased and backstabbed, and not only does that destroy you, it also destroys whatever gun you were. It destroys the gun or dispenser or teleporter you were using. So always be careful and have an escort if you're moving buildings.
wow, I'm surprised at why you're explaining this tag
Thank you.
or whatever. Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna show you how to defend your sentry. Actually, no. Before I go any further, the Recruit's Ranger does a lot of damage. If you're up close, it does 50. If you're like kind of far away, let's see if okay, I'll sacrifice. Like this, it does just. I see it does a lot of damage. Just killed someone right there. It's actually a really good shotgun. I like it.
I prefer the Widowmaker. The thing with the Widowmaker, the bad part is it draws its ammo directly from your engineer metal supply, which is a bad thing because that's basically what your engineer runs on. But whenever you hit somebody, depending on the amount of damage that you get from that hit, you also regain that much metal back. Which, if you continue to hit people, you'll be able to rapidly regain and then use your metal almost immediately. It's an effective weapon because if you use it right, you'll never run out of metal.
All right. So now what we're gonna show you is okay. So now we have a little camp down here in the intelligence room. Where is it? Okay. Anyways, see now if I were you, I'll get another person like a friend to be another engineer to help each other out.
Here, Sam, I'm gonna move my sentry up to that hallway
Okay.
that they come in.
Okay. I'll leave mine here, I guess. I'll come guard you.
I'm just moving my exit up there really quickly.
All right. So yeah. Okay. Now, me and Tag will show you what not to do. All right. So if you're carrying like a sentry, don't go do this. All right, let me get over there.
Pyro.
Where? I got him. Yo, you just air blast me. Come back
That's
here.
me.
That's mean. You don't air blast engineers. You don't want to go up to like a pyro. Example here. Hey buddy, come here. I'm gonna smack you with my wrench. Nope. I'll laugh at you because of that. All right. So you okay? Sorry, go ahead. Alright, so we're gonna, okay, not to do, you guys should know that, but if you don't, just send me a message on YouTube and I'll see what I can do. So this is what you do if like you're done with your camping and want to go fight. Ow. Okay, don't go out in the open where everybody is. Cause you get hit by shotguns. Alright. So yeah guys, we're gonna go on to another class and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, today we're gonna talk about the medic.
Sam is medic. If you're wondering, I'm not a medic. I am a heavy. We just went over that.
Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be using. I got a blog slogger, I guess it's called. Normally you start with the syringe gun to you new players and the medic gun, which I have. And the crits Craig is it gives if you recharge, it gives you criticals. And you have.
Let me explain. Do you mind if I explain the medic really quickly?
Yes, you can.
The medic is the support of all supports. As you can see, he has a healing gun that, as long as you keep the beam on somebody, it overheals them, which it keeps their health up. And once you reach max health, it even pushes farther than that and gives them even more health. For example, my max health, as we just went over, is 300, but I currently have 420. Now, stop medicing me. I'm down to 400, 390, 380, 370. It just keeps going down until I'm back down to 300. The medic in Man vs. Machine can revive dead people. As long as their corpse is still there, you put your gun on the corpse and it will slowly replenish them back from the dead. The medic has a powerful syringe gun, which fires as quickly as the heavy gun, but much weaker, and it is affected by gravity. Drastically, the bullets will arc. you're not sniping anybody with a syringe.
Alright.
It also has an Uber Saw, which is one of the most powerful, or a Drone Saw, which is one of the most powerful melee weapons in the game. It deals a ton of damage and on a crit is a one hit on the 125 health classes. It's great for taking out spies.
Yeah. So
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm jumping back really quickly to the Pyro. I forgot to mention the Pyro spy checks. The Pyro, the Pyro is all you have to do is shoot someone you suspect somebody's a Pyro. Just flame a spy. Just flame them once and they'll light on fire. If they're on your team and you flame them and they light on fire, continue to flame them until they drop open with the other spy bot.
yeah.
So,
Alright.
got it.
Okay. So we're gonna be showing you today is a good combo for the medic and the heavy. All right. So before we go, okay, you see overcharge. If it gets to 100% and if I deploy it, I right click. He's invincible. So am I. So we're like unstoppable for like 10 seconds.
The
That's
Uber charge is gained by healing them, in case you're wondering.
Yeah. And there's different types. You can have critical, you can have really fast healing, there's other things. But for you new people, it's just gonna help you on how to like be better at the game. We're not pros, but we're helping you dudes. Yeah, alright. So we're gonna go out here. I'm gonna stay behind because he's a tank and I'm healer, so yeah.
Sam, we're taking the sewers.
Alright. So if there's a sentry gun, guys, like if there's a sentry nest, what's really good is if you recharge and your heavy friend can just go and just demolish it all. It's really awesome.
Hey, watch my back for spies.
Yeah, and also if you want, I can go like this while I'm healing him for spy checking, and I just stand behind him and yeah, we're fine. So yeah, hopefully we don't die on this tutorial. But okay, I know there's a sentry nest up there. A sentry nest is a bunch of sentry guns. Good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh gosh.
There's a sentry. There's not.
Anymore.
As you see, I kind of fell on that Uber charge, guys. What? There's a spy. There's a spy right here. Killed him.
Got him.
Oh, we both did. We both did. So let's go down here in intelligence. We're gonna capture it. Just look behind you. Oh, I got this front.
Soldier.
Yeah, go get him. And you see, that's a really good combo. Because as soon as if he's sorry guys, I'm alright. So if he's attacking, I just sit back and heal. It's pretty cool. It's really fun.
If
you guys see that head, it's a bot killer. Just saying. Alright, we're gonna capture the intelligence, so let's go. So
this who have never played Capture Flag before, down in the basement.
It's control point. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Capture Flag, Sam.
Sorry.
You want to grab their intelligence and carry it back to your intelligence, rub up against the table awkwardly, and it will deliver it. You're gonna point to your team. Spy.
Alright, sorry up and get back there before we get killed. Okay, there's a spy behind me. There's a spy. That scout's a spy. Alright, let's go. Okay, guys, here's a hint of the day. Actually, no, I'll say that when we go over to spy. Oh man. Alright, let's go. And what's also good about the heater there, if there's a spy trying to kill you, if he misses, the heater will set him on fire, and yeah, your life is saved. Right, let's go. Let's go capture these challenges for you people. Viewers, whatever. Run faster. There's a spy. Never mind.
Alright, let's go. Capture the intelligence before I make a stupid mistake and like shoot myself.
Alright.
I want Samo.
I can't Uber charge. It won't let me Uber charge. Huh.
If you've got the
oh. Alright. So yeah, that's the Uber charge, guys, and this is the mech, and yeah, off to the next class. Alright guys, today we're gonna be talking about the sniper. The Australian dude who likes to snipe people. Alright, so Tag's gonna take this one. If he needs help, I'll help him. So yeah. Let's start.
That's a spy.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so go ahead, Tag.
Alright, the sniper is the second support class, number 8. He uses a very powerful sniper rifle with infinite range. If you can see them, you can shoot them. It's got 25 shots.
Whoa!
Shoot them in the head. Guarantees a crit. You right click to zoom into your scope. For those of you who have just started playing the game and are wondering how to zoom in, that magnifies the range to. Wow, why do I keep this? Let's see. The sniper, common use is the sniper rifle, karate, which is, for all of you who have been wondering, is actually a jar of the sniper's own urine that he collects after sitting here for like 8 hours, and the bushwhacker, which, when it would normally deal mini crits, it deals crit. This is a good combo because the karate puts mini crits on the person who's karate, as in when you hit them with it. When you hit somebody who's coded in karate, they take a mini crit. Now the bushwhacker gives them a crit now because of the karate on them. I just got backstabbed and you're about to it. So,
As you see there, I threw Girardi at the spies and they got insta-killed by the soldier who saved my life. So that's a good thing to do. Alright, good.
Do you see anything else that we need to talk about with the sniper?
And just to give you guys, don't go in the middle and just start sniping people. I would stay back with the other people. Like this, maybe the engineers or something. Just to snipe people like so. Okay, I failed, sorry. I'm not a great sniper in the world, but I'm practicing. Like that. So yeah. Just a little hint for you guys. If you want to know how you're supposed to use them, just stay back. Most of the time, it just snipe people. It's really effective. Trust me. I'm a professional at this game. So is Tag. Alright guys. So we're going to go to the next class. Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the spy crab. No, I'm joking. It's a spy. Alright. So Tag's going to take this one. Alright.
Alright, so the spy is the deadly infiltrator of the enemy. I can disguise as an enemy, like so. I don't look like I changed much for you, except the cardboard cut out of the mask that is now on my head. Let's see, the spy can turn invisible by right-clicking.
With your, with any weapon. Even works with its disguise kit. I'll show you. So that's a tip of the day. Go ahead.
The thing about the spy that you need to watch out for is not only can they disguise and sneak up on you unawares, but they can stab you in the back for a long kill. If you were on the enemy team, you'd be dead.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna show you how to stab somebody and make it an instant kill. Alright, so I'm actually a pretty advanced spy, but not very. I'm a camper and wait for people to come up. That's how I do it. Alright. Whoa! Alright, that's not what you do. Don't do that. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys this again. Disguise as anybody as you want. Stay away from scout, soldier, and demo man, and the other people, heavy. Yeah, those are about the people that you want to stay away from because they make you slower. So the pyres are pretty decent one to disguise as. You can zap sentries. This is a bag say. You go behind someone, just right click, and it's an insta kill, no matter what it is. Unless it's an Uber charge, and that's a different story. If somebody's Uber charged, then you can't stab them. Here's Tag, looking amazing. Alright, so what I would do with this, stay away from pyros. Stay away.
Those guys are just coming out at all times.
These are obviously spies. And you have a really powerful revolver that just demolishes people. Watch. Boom. It does.
Accurate.
Use it if you're from far range. Use it only if you want to get undisguised. not disguise, but you know, if you wanna what? Alright, that doesn't matter. Anyways, we're gonna be telling you guys what to do with him and what not to do with him. Okay, Tag, you got this.
Alright, so, um, hmm, hmm, um, well, you always want to be disguised when you're just walking around, so that if somebody just sees you firsthand, they're not like, oh, that's spy, gotta shoot me. They're like, hey, this is actually on my team. And unless they like stalk you and investigate your actions, if you do things right, they'll never know it's your actual secret. I just backstabbed the pyro on that. Very good.
So yeah, guys, just Spy is a little bit hard to explain. I had to figure out myself. Of course, I looked on other YouTube people to try to get better, and
And
yeah,
backstab.
there's a heavy. Don't get in front of their bullets because they're gonna know right away you're a spy. So yeah,
Yes, if you're invisible,
don't bump into people. Don't get near pyros,
yeah, because
and
it will show a light outline of you, and that will betray you immediately because it's an outline in the color of your team. So let's say I'm running around with pyro bumps into me. Let's see this little blue silhouette appear in front of him, and I'll be like, "Yo, what's your silhouette doing?" Or actually, he's a pyro. He'll do more like, but that'll betray me, and then I'll die. I'm dying. It's not good.
yeah. Alright guys, so yeah, this was the video of me and Tag trying to help your new people trying to get better at Team Fortress. These are just some tips that me and him just kind of go with, and this is what we usually do when we play. So yeah, again guys, I'm sorry I haven't recorded for a while. I hope this makes it up for you dudes. So yeah guys, if you like this video and want me and Tag to play more Team Fortress, remember hit that like button, and guys go subscribe to my channel and Tag's channel. He's my really good friend in real life, and yeah. Alright guys, so yeah, my name is Sam and I'll see you guys later. Peace.